Bismillah. We are going to revise the angle between the two vectors. The rule is cosine theta equals A vector A dot vector B over norm of vector A times the norm of vector B. Okay? And we have studied some exercise about this topic, and the angle or the two vectors have many cases. First case, if the two vectors, for example, if vector A equals 1 and 3, and vector B equals -2 and 7, and we can find the angle between them, then cosine theta will be A dot B, which A dot B means the vector 1 and 3 dot vector -2 and 7 over norm of this one, which is root of 1 power 2 plus 3 power 2 is 10, and the square root of 4 plus 49 is 53. And from this one, we can find theta, then theta equals shift cosine, or cosine theta equals -2 plus 21 divided by root of 530 equals 19 over root of 531, then theta equal cosine power of -1 of the answer. Please find the measure of the angle, and it will be 19 divided by square root of 53 shift cosine answer equals okay, again 1 times 2. Can you calculate it, please? Angle. So cosine power -1 of the answer. It will be 34.4 degrees. It's okay. Note that the angle is an acute. Why? Because A dot B is positive. This is question number 1. What about question number 2? If A equals -4 and 1, and B vector B equals 3 and 2. Okay, then cosine theta will be A dot B, which is -12 plus 2 divided by norm A, which is root of 17, root of 9 plus 4, 13, will be -10 over root of 221. Okay. Okay. Root of 221. Then theta will be cosine power of -1 of this answer, which is -10 over root of 221. Okay. -10 divided by answer. Okay. Shift cosine of -10 divided by square root of 221. It will be, then theta will be 132.3 degrees. This angle is an obtuse angle. Why obtuse angle? Because A dot B is negative, less than 0. It's okay? I'll give you another question. كله معايا؟ في مشكلة عندنا؟ Again, if angle A, if vector A 3 and 2, and vector B is 4 and negative 6, find the cosine, it will be 0. Then theta equals 90 degrees. Then in this case, A dot B equals 0. Then A is perpendicular to B. So we have 3 cases here. If A dot B positive, 0, and negative. Positive, then theta is an acute. Okay? 0, then theta equals 90 degrees. Negative, then theta is an obtuse. Okay? Do you have any problem? Let me give you another 2 exercise to find another cases. If A equals 1 and 4 and B equals negative 8 and negative 2, find cosine theta. It will be 1 and 4 dot negative 8 and negative 2 divided by root 17 square root of 64 plus 4 is 68, will be 1 times negative 8 is negative 8 minus 8 divided by 17. Okay, root 17, and this is 2 root 17, sorry, and this is 2 root 17. Okay, again 1 times negative 8 and 4 times negative 8 will be negative 16, negative 8 divided by 17, and find it. I'll give you another one, which find it. Please solve this exercise 1 and 4, and the vector B will be negative 2 and negative 8. Okay, different. So cosine theta will be A dot B, which is negative 2 plus negative 32 divided by 1 time square root of 5 square root of 1 times negative 2 and 4 times. Okay, and square root of 4 plus 64 is 68. Okay, 1 plus 4, 1, 16, this is 17. Sorry, we have found it now. It's the same. Okay, so it will be negative 34 over root 17 times 2 root 17. It will be negative 34 over 34 equals negative 1. And theta will be cosine power of negative 1 of negative 1. Can you find it, please? So theta will be 180 degrees. So we have one very important case here. A was 1 and 4, and B is negative 2 and negative 8, which this is B, and this is A. B equals, if we take negative 2 common, you will find 1 and 4. So A is parallel to B in opposite directions. Then the angle between them 180 degrees. It's okay. So if the cosine theta is negative 1, then the two vectors are parallel and in opposite directions. Another example, if A equals 2 and 1, B equals 6 and 3, find cosine B, cosine theta will be A dot B, which is 12 plus 3 divided by 4 plus 1 is 5, and the 36 plus 9 is 45, will be 15 over root of 5 This is 3 root 5. It will be times 3 root 5. It will be 15 over 15, which is 1. Then theta equals 0. Okay? Then if cosine theta equals 0, then A is parallel to B and on one direction. It's okay? Do you have any problem until now? I'll give you some examples and I'll give you 5 minutes to solve. Number 1, A equals -5 and 1. B equals 3 and 1. Number 2, A is 4 and -2. B is 1 and 2. Number 3, vector A is 1 and 3. Vector B is -3 and -9. Number 4, vector A equals 1 and 1. Vector B is 4 and 4. Okay? I'll give you 5 minutes to solve all of them, and I'm going to check the answers now.